Andrew Marr asked the Environment Secretary to justify the lack of debate over a potential no-deal scenario in the run-up to the Brexit referendum. The BBC host urged Michael Gove to explain why Britons were not given a warning about the UK quitting the European Union without an agreement on the future relationship as chances of a no-deal intensify. The Andrew Marr Show presenter said, "I've been doing my homework and I've been trying to discover examples. When did you, or anybody else, ever warn us we might leave with no deal? You never warned us we might not get one. Nobody was told at the time of the referendum. You said we'd be in an economically stronger position. If we look at the government's figures either for Theresa May's managed deal or no deal situation, the amount of growth we will lose is between 3 and nearly 10%. That is an economically much worse position. Day by day, we are slipping towards no deal, given the prospect you and others gave us during the referendum campaign. It now looks to a lot of people as if you sold this PUP." Michael Gove claimed the result of the 2016 vote had provided the British government with a mandate to call it quits with Brussels without a deal. He also insisted he is advocating with colleagues in Parliament to gather support for the Brexit deal the Prime Minister proposed in November ahead of a crunch vote this week. Read more. Dublin created a monster, it warns Ireland to cave or face big trouble with no-deal Brexit news. Gove was put on the spot over lack of warning about a no-deal. Image BBC. Mr. Gove said, "I argued for a deal during the referendum campaign. The critical thing is that some people say that the referendum vote was a mandate for no deal, and I think they're absolutely right. It was a mandate to leave. I think the critical thing about the referendum campaign is that we argued that we should get a deal with Europe. That would be the aim. In government, that's what I've been arguing for and seeking to persuade all of my colleagues of the virtues of. We both know economic forecasts are a useful tool, but they are not absolute predictions, and there are a variety of things we can do once outside the European Union to strengthen our economic position and indeed to improve our environment and to invest in the NHS." He added, "The key thing is we have choices over our future, and people in Parliament have a choice as well." Theresa May on Saturday pledged grassroots stories at the National Conservative Convention as she would finish the job. The Prime Minister said, "Our focus to deliver Brexit must be absolute. We must not, and I will not frustrate what was the largest democratic exercise in this country's history." Party activists also backed a motion stating another referendum, a delay beyond the European elections, taking no deal off the table or not leaving at all would betray the 2016 people's vote and damage democracy and our party. For a generation, the motion will be seen as a warning shot aimed at Tory ministers and MPs thinking of backing a plan by Labour's Yvette Cooper and the Conservatives' Oliver Letwin, which could lead to Brexit being delayed if no deal is agreed by the middle of next month. There is concern that the pair may be able to secure enough cross-party support to win a House of Commons showdown on Wednesday.